Hello, good day viewers, welcome back once again. Today we have a definite integral here involving the absolute value function of x. And in this video we're going to learn how to evaluate this kind of integral. Now, the first thing we need to talk about here is the absolute value function. We need to understand this function, and we have the following properties of this function. The absolute value function of x is equal to negative x. This we hold if and only if x is less than 0. And again, the absolute value of x is equal to positive x. This we hold if and only if x is greater than or equal to 0. Right? And again, there is a property of definite integral we need to observe here. Now, recall when we have integral from a to c of a function of x dx, this we can split this as the integral from a to b of this function of x dx plus the integral from b to c of this function of x dx. Right? Now, let's get into the main video. The problem here is the integral from negative 1 to 3, right? So we have the integral from negative 1 to 3 of e to the power of the absolute value of x dx, which we can split as follows. The integral from negative 1 to 0 of e to the power of the absolute value of x dx plus the integral from 0 to 3 of e to the power of the absolute value of x dx. Now, if we take a very look at this boundary here, negative 1, 0, we can find out that x is less than 0 between this boundary. So x is going to be negative, right? So here, this implies that the integral equals the integral from negative 1 to 0 of e to the power of negative x dx plus, now with the boundary of 0 to 3, then x is going to be greater than or equal to 0. So x is positive, right? So here we have a positive x then dx. And from here, the integral of e to the power of negative x will give us negative e to the power of negative x. Do not forget we have limit running from negative 1 to 0. And here plus the integral of e to the power of x will give us e to the power of x. We have limit running from 0 to 3. Now here we're going to evaluate the limit. So first of all, we're going to put the upper limit first, right? So here we have negative e to the power of negative 0. We have, that is 0, right? So we have here 0, then minus the lower limit, negative e to the power of negative x when x is equal to negative 1. That will give us 1, right? Then plus, here we have to put the upper limit first. So we have e to the power of 3, right? Then minus e to the power of 0, the lower limit. So from here, e to the power of 0 is 1. So we have here negative 1. Minus times minus is plus. Then we are left with a, right? Then plus from the other side, e cubed minus e to the power of 0, which is 1. So from here, this is equal to here, e cubed, right? Then plus e minus 1, that will give us minus 2. And this is the right answer. Thank you for watching. Please kindly subscribe to my channel. Also like, comment, and share. Bye bye.